guys.
Welcome back to our channel. Today we are back with another Miami story time.
What are we talking about today?
I think we're gonna let you guys know when we got evicted out of our Airbnb. Yeah. Day 3 into the trip or day 2?
How long were we there for? 5 days?
I think it was day 2. So we had booked this house like early when we knew we were going to Miami Carnival. It was, I want to say like July, and we weren't going till like October. So I read the reviews. Everything was saying she's good. She's an amazing host. She answers quickly. Blah blah blah.
House looked nice.
Yeah, the pictures looked amazing. So we booked it. We got there first day.
Your friends got there before us.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And then when we walked into the house,
We
we
did
were all
like a quick
snuggled
tour.
up.
Yeah.
Snuggled up under a blanket.
So we noticed that the lockbox, the like thermometer had a, is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
The thermostat had a lockbox over it, so we weren't able to adjust the time,
The temperature.
We weren't able to adjust the temperature,
It's like
so
we're
it
in
was
church.
freezing.
Church
It
with the
was freezing in there. That's the first strike. We weren't I can't even speak. We weren't able to adjust the temperature. Strike 1. So me and Blaine do a quick tour of the house, make sure everything is how it said it was going to be. I get into one of the washrooms and like the rod with the curtain on it is on the ground, like literally just all over the floor. And I'm like, okay, I took a picture.
It wasn't my washroom.
But I was still like, those are my peeps, okay? So I took a picture, I sent it to the host. I'm like, hey, just got here and the curtain's on the floor. And she's like, oh, no problem. Just try to stick it back up. I was like,
It was like sticky tack.
it was
two walls.
double-sided tape holding this heavy rod with curtains on it. So I was like, this was never up in the first place. Like, you played us. So she's like, don't worry. I ordered a new rod. It's coming in tomorrow. Be on the deck. I was like, fast response. Cool. This is looking bright. That is definitely not the case.
Not what happened.
It's downhill from there. We should have took that sign and left. But no, we're like, okay, she's working it out. Everything's cool.
So we get back, we go get something to eat, we come back to the house now, and we're getting ready to go to our first party.
First feta.
So Jessica's friends are in the same washroom.
Showering without a curtain, mind you. We have to lay towels on the floor. We're flooding this lady's bathroom at this point.
What do we see crawling?
Ants everywhere.
Ants everywhere.
Like, I don't even know. I can't even tell you a number. They're so small and they run so fast, and they were just like, that's exactly what they were doing, okay? Like, this is them in the kitchen. Twerking away.
So we're not from the area. So Jessica messages the lady again, and she says, you're in Miami.
Florida. She's like, there's gonna be bugs. I'm like,
That's what she's telling us. Instead of saying, hey, I may have a problem, let me call the exterminator or whatever you have to call, she tells me, you're in Miami, you're gonna see bugs.
I was like,
mind you, it wasn't 1, it wasn't 2, it was like enough of them.
like they were dancing along the counter. I was so confused. Like, where am I? You didn't put this in your amenities. Like, what's happening? Okay, that was strike what?
2.
No, 3. Temperature, rod, ants. Okay, we're on 3 strikes. Then the next day, me and Blaine are like in the room getting ready. Why did the girl send me a video of a roach running in the living room? Okay, running.
One of her friends sent her a video of a roach crawling across the floor.
I was like, what strike is that?
4.
5.
5.
I'm like, first of all, I don't do bugs.
4.
Roaches?
4.
That's 4?
4.
We can't count.
No, we're good. Rod. Shower. Oh, shower is the same thing.
Rod, temperature, ants,
roach. 4.
Okay? I don't do bugs. Okay? And if I were to bring our, what if the roach, crawled in our luggage and we brought that home?
Back home.
My mom would kick me out. Okay?
Not I.
So I message her. This is in the night. I'm like, hey, we just saw a roach. Is this common? What's gonna happen? She's like, I'm like, is this the first time? It can't be. We didn't bring the roach there.
Nope.
So I
Not
was.
in my luggage.
My friends now are upset because we spent, I want to say in total $1,500 to stay at this house.
Good money on this house.
So it wasn't cheap.
Had a big ass pool.
So
garage.
They're getting frustrated. They're like, okay, let's look for another Airbnb. We're like, okay, let's see what we can do, see what we can find. Everywhere's booked because it's Carnival, so it was hard to find another spot. Then we wake up in the morning. Carnival morning, okay?
Carnival morning.
This lady is cussing me out. And I'm like, she's trying to bring out the bad Jessica? Not gonna work. My girl's like, I should have knew from when you asked for a discount that you're gonna complain. For a discount.
It wasn't like, oh, can you give us a discount? We want to know what was going on with the house. Like, is there anything you can do for us to come from outside?
Because it was $1,500. So we're like, okay, can we get like a little $5 off, $20 off? Whatever. She's like, I knew from when you were asking for a discount, you weren't gonna be a good host. And she's like, where do you expect to stay in Miami for less than $100 a night? I'm like, this house was like $150 a night. Like, your math is worse than ours. Do better. Anyways, paragraph, okay? Paragraph of this girl cussing me out. So then I'm shaking, right? And Blaine's like, what's happening? I'm like, this lady's like she's trying to like rail me up. And like, I get mad and I go from like 0 to 100 and I'm trying not to be the 100 Jessica, you know, I'm trying to stay at like.
Mind you guys, I'm
0.
trying to have a good day, you know. I
right?
wake up, I make all these girls breakfast. Everything. I'm trying to be so good. Mm-hmm. Then this girl is trying Jessica. Then I'm like, oh my God.
And I was being so nice. Like, I'm like, hey, good evening, good morning. Like, I was coming to her like, hey, like, can you fix this problem? Not like, oh my God, what's wrong with you? You didn't tell us all this. Like, I was coming to her nicely.
The only reason why we messaged her is because she said that she was going to send the rod. And 2 days went by and we haven't seen no rod yet.
So the bathroom's a swimming pool now, okay? Where they're putting towels in the dryer. Because
every night.
This is not what I paid for, okay? At all. Anyways, cussing me out. Then we get a message. This one sent me. She's like, I need you guys to be out of my Airbnb at 2 p.m. sharp! Exclamation mark. I was like...
Or else I'm calling the cops.
You're gonna call the police? Okay? What did we do for you to call the police on us? Mind you, we're in Florida, so at that point I'm like...
Yeah, so we're already mad.
Like, let's go!
I'm like, yo, I'm not having no sheriff come for me down here and I'm not going back home.
In Florida? No, thank you. We are not from the States.
So Carnival morning. Carnival afternoon. Carnival started from like 11. We didn't plan on going until like 2 when the girl's trying to tell us to come out. So we're here packing up the car, have nowhere to sleep.
Packing up our stuff. Because we didn't know
we're packing up the Airbnb actually. So everyone, we didn't even like pack properly. Everyone's just trying to grab their stuff because now we're trying to rush out by 2 just in case she's not joking.
And the police show up.
So I had stuff in the dryer. So I'm like, oh my gosh, what's going on?
We washed our Juve stuff.
All my food, we had bought food for the week. Frozen food and everything.
Milk that I had to throw away. I'm still hurt about that. It was
I had a nice deep dish pizza in the freezer. Waiting to eat when I get back.
Enjoy, my girl. I hope you enjoyed that pizza. And my freaking ice cream. Wow. I was so mad. So imagine us dressed in our Carnival costumes, like packing our bags, loading the truck. I was vexed. I just sat down. I was so mad I just had to sit down. And like, is this actually happening? You know, Blaine is the only guy, so he's packing the car.
Everyone's back.
Mind you, we got a Volvo like SUV, but it seated us, not our luggage. Like every girl had 2 pieces of luggage and then our costume.
And now they all have their feathers on.
Yeah.
So I'm like, guys, okay, you have to sit in. So I'm putting their luggage on top of them. Okay, Jessica, you sit in. I'm putting the luggage on top of her.
I had my legs were up. Like I had bags under my feet. Like no one's legs were touching the ground. Even Blaine driving had a bag underneath his legs and his feet were just, It
wasn't good.
Yep.
And they had told me when we first booked the Airbnb, I think there must have been a misunderstanding. So we thought that the Carnival was like 5 minutes away from where we were staying.
Damn.
But it was like
45
to an hour away. So I'm driving 45 to an hour
like
in rush hour. With like bags under my legs.
And the girls are holding bags.
Girls are holding stuff. These guys are still trying to take pictures and enjoy themselves.
I definitely still got videos in the car. Everybody smile up yourself. Smile up yourself. Face. Look at her face.
And I was
the sun was hitting. Blaine was just...
While I'm driving on Airbnb looking for another house. These guys are like, oh, we'll sleep in the car. I'm like, I ain't sleeping in no car.
See how tall I am? He's like, I'm not sleeping in no car. We could just, cuddle up. But Blaine wasn't having it at all.
So we finally get to Carnival. And for some reason, my phone just didn't want to work, so I couldn't even look for anywhere to stay.
So we were homeless, basically.
So we're walking down the strip trying to find the entrance to the party, and to the parade. Sorry, and then we finally get some I think I got hotspot from Faith.
It was a mess. We were literally booking our
booking an Airbnb as we were walking to the entrance to the parade.
Because Blaine was not trying to sleep in the car. We were down.
Finally got an Airbnb. So then
we enjoyed Carnival. The parade was amazing. Best time of my life. Minus the morning, but it ended out well, and we had a lot of fun.
The food.
The food was really good. I have nothing bad to say.
Jessica messaged the band, the people who coordinated the
food
carnival,
was that good. You had to
asked her who made the food.
It was that good, and unfortunately,
I don't eat from everyone, so the food.
It was amazing. So we had a very rough start to the carnival, but it ended up amazing. Didn't you have fun?
Did it?
We're doing it this year, right?
No,
you don't know about that?
I thought you said we're going on the cruise.
Anyways, but yes, moral of the story is read all the reviews, because I went in she went to review,
there's beer reviews about the ants.
About the ants, okay?
So I don't know why she just didn't want to. She just seen a big house and a swimming pool and garage and said, "Yeah, I'm good." Didn't read nothing.
I'm done booking Airbnbs. That's the moral of the story.
Okay. So who's gonna book it?
You can do all the reading.
I do all the driving.
That's true. We'll work it out. But yes, thanks for watching, guys. And this is part 2 of our 3 series. We have one more Miami video for you guys.
You don't want to miss it.
Stay tuned.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Peace.
Bye.
Bye.